welcome to Quirky Books with Katie. Today I'm going to be doing my thoughts on the entire Vampire Academy series. I already have videos on the first and second one, so if you want to go check out my in-depth thoughts on those, I will link them below. In this video, I'm going to kind of go through my thoughts of each book as a whole, and then focus a little bit more on Last Sacrifice since that was the one I just finished, and then I will kind of give my review of the entire series. First book in the series is Vampire Academy. I think I first picked this up at the beginning of the year, around like January, and I just was not into it. I'm not gonna lie, I think I gave it like 2 out of 5 stars. Because I was just at that phase where I'm just like, no, vampires are just annoying. And I felt like it lacked some serious character development, and the only person I liked was Rose, and everyone else just kind of pissed me off. So, yeah, I was not as big as a fan. And then I read Frostbite a couple weeks later, and it just blew me away. I loved it. I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. And in that book, it's just so much more character development, and they all go to the lodge, and Adrian is in there too. Adrian is just like, I love him so much. He was, besides Rose, he was my favorite character in the series. And I'm so excited to read Bloodlines because he's there again. But in Frostbite, he's in it, and then Rose and Dimitri's relationship's really cute, and then Tasha gets in the way, and you're just like, no, Tasha, just leave. No. And then the ending was really sad. But I like that one. That was probably my second favorite book in the series. And then Shadow Kiss is where that big crap happens, and spoiler alert, spoiler, do not get me in trouble for spoilers, but Dimitri becomes a Strigoi, and Rose is like heartbroken. I don't know why I didn't like that one as much. I just finished reading Requiem, the last book in the Delirium series, which is one of my favorites before, and you know when you read a really good book and the next book you read is going to be crap. That's kind of what happened there. And I mean, I liked the ending, and I kind of saw it coming because I saw spoilers on like Goodreads and Tumblr and stuff. But yeah, I gave that book 3 out of 5 stars. Blood Promise is the 4th book, and oh my god, that book just annoyed me to no extent. So Rose goes off to find Dimitri in Russia, and she goes to Siberia, and she sees his family. That's pretty good. And then she goes to Dimitri, and he's all, like, creeperish and really weird, and she's being a badass, and then he bites her, and she just becomes, like, the helpless damsel in distress, and she just sits there and is like, oh, bite me, Dimitri, I just want to be here with you, don't kill me, blah. And I just wanted to, blah. She was just being so annoying. That's the only point in the series where I really just hated her. And at the ending got better, so I think I gave that one a 3 too, but that was just torture. Like, those 200 pages in the middle was bad. And I read Spirit Bound, which is the 5th book, earlier this week, and I liked that one a little bit better. The middle was bad, though, because Adrian and Rose are finally in a relationship, which is, like, good for you. I mean, I always thought that Rose was better off with Dimitri, even though I like Adrian as a person and a character better. I just felt really bad for Adrian because you could tell that Rose loved him, but she was always going to love Dimitri more. I mean, you could always just tell. And then when Dimitri comes back at the end, oh my goodness, the feels were flying there. I was very happy about that because I really grew to love and appreciate their relationship as the series went on. And now, on for my thoughts on the last book in the series, which I just finished, which is Last Sacrifice. I enjoyed this book to no end. It was so good. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was just the entire book was so good. I felt like it was really good as like a conclusion, and it really wrapped everything up. And I mean, everyone got a good ending except Adrian, but I guess he's in Bloodline, so he kind of is happy. I just felt bad for him at the end, okay? Like, he was just my favorite. And while I liked that Rose and Dimitri, spoiler again, ended up together, I still felt bad for him. The only part of this book that I didn't like was kept flashing back to Lyssa at court, and I'm just not the biggest fan of Lyssa, so I was just kind of like, no, we need to get back to Rose. She's being all badass, and she's hunting down people. And yeah, it was just such a good book, and I had such a case of the feels at the end. So, my thoughts on this series as a whole, it is probably the best vampire series out there. I'm not going to lie, there were some books that I would not reread, but like Last Sacrifice, I would totally reread it because it was really, really good. And I would probably recommend this series if you like paranormal stuff. If that's not usually your thing, then I don't know if I would, because I For me, like, I'm really picky with paranormal. If I don't like something, I will profess my hate for it, but if I like it, I will profess my love. Oh, and in this book, as if I did not mention before, Rose and Dimitri's relationship was very cute. It's probably a really bad word to say, but it was cute. Now, I'm going to rank the books in the series from least favorite to favorite. My least favorite was probably Vampire Academy, then Blood Promise, then Shadow Kiss, then Spiritbound, then Frostbite, and then Last Sacrifice. So I am very sad to say goodbye to the series, but I would recommend it if you are interested in a new paranormal series. But it is 6 books, and I mean, the first 2 are really small. They're only like 200-300 pages, so you go through them like that, but the end gets very lengthy. And if you don't like it, stick through it. It does get better, trust me. So thank you guys for watching my video. If you have read this series, I want to know what you guys think, so comment below. Are you more of a Dimitri or Adrian person? I liked Rose and Dimitri better together, but Adrian has a special place in my heart. So thank you guys for watching again, and I will be sure to talk to you again soon.